Hey everybody, Chris Remmes from Coldwell Banker in Boston. Welcome back to the latest version of my video blog. I always appreciate the feedback that I get from everybody. I know that you enjoy them, and I enjoy doing them. So I know it's cold outside right now. It's January. We have a little hangover from the holidays, and nobody's thinking about the spring market right now. But I want to tell you, I'm here to tell you that the spring market is right around the corner. So if you're a buyer or if you plan on being a seller this spring, I have 3 things that you need to think about right now. So first of all, let's talk about if you're going to be a buyer and what you need to be thinking about. Did you know that interest rates are under 4% right now, and they're forecasted to be under 4% for the next 12 months. So that's good news if you're a buyer, because it gives you more buying power. So what you need to do as a buyer, the first thing you need to do is you need to reach out to a couple of mortgage brokers, a couple of mortgage bankers, and you need to get pre-approved. And the reason why I ask people usually to talk to a couple of different people, because you need somebody, when you're going through this mortgage process, you're handing over all your financial information to somebody in the end. So before you do that, you want to talk to a couple of people, and you want to find out who you are really comfortable with and who's going to have the best programs that's going to suit your needs. So always being pre-approved. If you're a buyer, that's always the first step. You can never do that soon enough. Until you've been pre-approved for a mortgage, you're not really a buyer, you're just really a looker. The second thing that you need to do after you meet with the mortgage broker is you need to select a real estate agent. Feel free to call me. Me and my team are always available. We're available 24/7. There's 3 of us, so somebody can always get you in for a showing. But before we do that, we like you to meet us. We like to sit down and show you how we like to work, what our process is for getting you into the home of your needs. And first thing we like to do is go over what your needs are and your wish list. I like everybody to have their top 5 items that they feel that they can't live without. So we'll talk about those. We'll talk about the market. We'll talk about the different vendors that we're going to need as we go through this. In addition to a mortgage broker or real estate agent, you're going to need a lawyer, you're going to need a home inspector, we have contractors, we have appraisers, we have all these things. So you're going to have a lot of questions, and it's a good time to get all these questions answered, as many questions answered up front as we can. Once we do that, once we've kind of got you acclimated a little bit to what the buying process is like, we've got you a mortgage broker, next thing we're going to start doing is we're going to start sending you listings. When you're going to start pounding the pavement, we're going to go to open houses, we're going to go to showings, and hopefully, it takes about 4 to 6 months, but hopefully you can have this wrapped up on the sooner side so that you don't start getting stressed. People who take too long, sometimes they get a little bit stressed, and I feel like you're not in a good place to make a strong decision if you're feeling a little stressed. So now let's talk about sellers. There's 3 steps, so 3 things that you need to think about now in January if you plan on selling in the next 60 or 90 days. First of all, you need to go out there and you need to pick an agent. You need to talk to 2 or 3 agents. You need somebody that you can trust, because you're going to be making some pretty high stakes decision. So you need somebody who you can rely on and that you trust to help you make those decisions. You want somebody who's very familiar with the market, and you're going to want somebody who also has the experience and expertise to sell your home. So choosing an agent is the first step here in selling the house. After that, once you've chosen the agent, you're going to need an agent who can also help you declutter your house, can tell you how to stage your house. But for the most part, I can tell you everybody, there's more stuff in those closets, whether you've been in your house for 4 years or 40 years, there's more stuff in those closets than you think there is, and there's more stuff in those drawers. So you need to slowly just start decluttering so you can do a good job with that, so we can have your house in tip-top shape come this spring. And once we're well on the road to decluttering, that's a whole process that can last right up to the open house. We're going to start with some minor repairs, replacing some fixtures, and maybe some painting as well. So you're going to want an agent who has a whole list of handymen and painters who can help you get those jobs done. Your house really needs to be in tip-top shape, because you need to think that you are entering a competition here. So even though the inventory hasn't come back as much as we thought it has, it's kind of leveled off in some neighborhoods. If you're in the Back Bay, it's gone up up a little bit. If you're in the south end, it's pretty steady. In Charlestown over here, we've actually gone down. So you need to be in tip-top shape when your house goes on the market, because you're entering a competition and you want a buyer to be emotionally attracted to your property and make an offer. So real quick, those are 3 things that you need to be thinking about if you're buying or selling in the spring. I hope you had a great holidays, and if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. As always, you can leave comments down below. If you have any other topics that you'd like to hear about, I'd love to hear about that. So for this week, this is Chris Remmes. We'll see you soon. Thanks.